What the fuck? This is something that I'm sure me and many other people have wanted to happen for such a long time. I did not think it was ever gonna happen. I didn't think it would happen this soon. I thought it would be at least another 5 years or so until things just fell off so hard that they would actually do this. But to be fair, we're we're kind of getting there. The big thing that I think everyone was wondering when this first kind of, came out, are they going to be remasters? No. And in my opinion, thank God they are not. I think the best thing about this is that Activision has nothing to do with it. They're just ports to the to the PS4 platform. Zero change whatsoever. We're probably gonna get graphic updates, like resolution changes. Other than that, nothing. And I think that is the best possible option. Because if I opened up Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, right, and I had to see this, or this, or this, I would be that would just be disrespectful to the original games, in my opinion. Like, that would be so disappointing. But look what happened with Modern Warfare Remastered, right? We got a classic game. They added supply drops and in-game purchasable cosmetics. And we already thought that was bad. So imagine going to play Black Ops 1 or 2, but it has a battle pass, operators, and it's on the modern Black Ops 7 engine. Right? Like, no. Dude, I want to play Black Ops 1. I want to play Black Ops 2. Like, that would be stupid. I want to play the actual games. As insane as it is to say, the fact that the actual publisher of a game is completely removed from the re-release of their own game is literally the best thing that they could have done in this situation. Was just not even involving the people who you would think would be most involved, right? Another thing I want to mention too that we don't know for sure yet is the price. Because I think it was Steam that got updated or something like that, or somebody leaked on Twitter. The games were supposed to be about $40 each with like $15 DLCs. And I've seen so many people complain about that because they're an old game. I don't understand that. Yeah, like, a game being older does not take away from the game's worth. I think paying $40 for a 16-year-old game is completely fine, considering it's a good game, because you're still getting a game. Like, yes, it's an old game, but it is widely considered some of the best games in the franchise. So $40 as opposed to the $80 that we paid for Black Ops 7 doesn't seem that bad. And with DLCs, like $15 for what, a few maps and like, well, I think that's it. I think they were just map packs. I don't remember. Either way, that's not that bad. Because what they could have done instead was bring these back and charge full price for like 70, $80. So paying half of that, or paying for 2 games for the same price that we pay for 1 now, and getting 2 very good games, completely fine with me. I don't see the issue. I don't get what people are complaining about at all. In terms of community, I think this is actually going to be a very good thing for Call of Duty, obviously. I think it's going to be temporary, though. I don't think it's going to last, forever. I don't think it's going to completely save the franchise. But what I've seen a lot of people talk about, especially with zombies, completely dying. Like, Call of Duty YouTube has turned into Camo Grind, hit max prestige, make one video on the new DLC guns that we get every couple months, right? That's it. All people do, in terms of what really, really does well. Now, yes, there's still a lot of channels that are making pretty, classic type of Call of Duty videos, which I honestly prefer watching over, a 3-hour video of somebody getting a mastery camo, which we do every year already. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good for YouTube especially, and definitely with zombies. I think a lot of people are starting to leave zombies. Very understandable. I haven't uploaded in 3 months because multiplayer is boring and the zombies is just There's nothing to, like, you know, I don't do Easter eggs. I don't do anything like that. I just play the game for fun. And the new games, there's no like replay value to it in my opinion. There's nothing to do just for fun. So having the old games again, that's gonna bring a lot of people back to the mode. That's gonna bring a lot of people back to old zombies and Call of Duty YouTube, and I think that's gonna be really cool. So what I'm excited. That's what I'm mostly excited for, is being able to play zombies and make videos on the old zombies maps, because I've been talking about that forever. I tried to figure it out on my PC / you know, my laptop, which, I'm gonna be honest, doesn't work at all. I tried to get Black Ops 1 on my laptop, and it just could not run it. My laptop's not good enough, so that's not really an option for me. So this I'm really excited for when it comes to being able to make videos on the old games again. I think that's gonna be awesome. In general, though, I think this is just gonna bring a lot of people back to Call of Duty, which is amazing. But I don't think it's going to stay at all. I think, you know, we're going to come back. It might last a few months where it's super hyped. Modern Warfare 4 is going to come out, and then we're going to go back to the same thing. It's going to do okay for a bit, and then people are just not going to care anymore, because it's just another new Call of Duty, right? So I don't think the ports are going to have a lasting effect, but it's going to be really good for a bit. And the people who actually enjoy the games are, you know, now going to be able to play the games a lot easier on, you know, better graphics. It's going to be cool. People who actually like the old games are going to stay playing the old games. Everybody else, it's probably just going to phase through and not be a big deal. But I'm really excited for it. So yeah, I think for smaller creators in mind, this is going to be a really good thing. Myself included, obviously. You know, there's going to be a lot of attention back to these games, as there has been. I plan on making a bunch of videos when they come out, so, you know, I think you're going to get a lot of smaller channels that are going to grow from it, and the bigger channels that are also going to get, you know, do very well with it. But, this is definitely for a smaller audience, I think. You know, like, the general player base of Call of Duty now, most of them probably haven't played Black Ops 1. Like, a good amount of people who are into Call of Duty now, you know, I guess like the new gen fan base of Call of Duty, this is not going to be the same as it is for people who are, you know, 20 plus years old, who grew up on the old games. But for that audience of people who grew up on the old games, I think this is going to be, like, incredible. Anyway, that's all I really have to say about this. I didn't want to get too much into, you know, the actual facts and the rumors and everything. You know, all the stuff that everybody else has already covered. I wanted to talk more about just subjective and opinion-based, you know, conversation about the topic. So let me know in the comments what you think of this whole situation, if you're excited or not, if you think the price is decent or not, and the effects you think it'll have long term on the Call of Duty community, which personally, probably not much, I don't think. But, you know, everybody looks at these games differently, so, you know, varied opinions, obviously. That's that. I haven't made a video in like 3 months, and it's currently like 3 in the morning, and, you know, great time to decide to do this, but I wanted to get a video out. I've been wanting to talk about this. I'm super excited for it. See you later.